Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup tutorial on this look. It's quite vampy lips with bright eyes, a very natural glowy skin. It's very typical, but I like this. I hope you like this. This was fun to film. So just continue watching if you want to know the steps I took to make my face look like this. Alright, so I'm going to start off with my face first because we don't have anything too crazy going on the eyelids. So I'm going to take the Laura Mercier Foundation Primer in Radiance. And I'm just going to put this all over my face. The only thing I have on my face is moisturizer, and my brows are obviously done. So I really like this foundation primer. It's quite a glowy primer. Like when you put it on, you can tell it's not a very like fine glow. It's not a refined glow. But it's not as shimmery as the Becca Skin Perfectors. Okay, then I'm going to go in with foundation, and these two foundations I haven't used in a long time. I think I used them this summer for a bit, and then I forgot about them, but they are the YSL Le Tint Touche Éclat. These are illuminating foundation, so I'm going for a bit of a glow today, and I have the shade BD60 and BD50. So I'm going to do probably like half a pump of each. Okay. I'm probably going to do like maybe close to a pump of each. Because a bit more came out than I was anticipating. Oops. I'm going to mix them together. See, and that creates a really nice shade. And I'm just going to dot it all over my face. And then I'm going to... do you see this, friend? Oh man, it got like aggressively red over the last couple of days. And then I'm just going to take a Real Techniques, I think this is the buffing brush or something like that. And I'm just going to start with downward and patting strokes. I do it this way so that like the foundation doesn't cling to my hair. If I pull it up, it'll like cling to my beach fuzz. Odd. Okay, I'm just gonna take whatever's left on the brush and kind of just bring it down and then just go over and refine. Just blend everything in. I'm going to take this MAC concealer palette. It is the Pro Conceal and Correct palette in medium. And I'm going to take kind of a mixture of these three shades. I just go in there willy-nilly. Take a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Just dab it back and forth. And just place a little on the blemish. And the coloring goes away. Obviously it's a raised bump, so it won't totally disappear, but you can minimize the effect. And then I'm just gonna kind of go over wherever my skin's a bit darker because I have some hyperpigmentation, and I'm just going to lay on the concealer and then just pat it away with my fingers, or sorry, pat it in with my fingers. Don't want to pat it away. That would literally defeat the purpose. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and conceal my under eyes. I'm gonna use these two products that I love. This is the Giorgio Armani Master Concealer number 2. And then over top, I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Concealer in medium dark warm. So I'm just gonna go in with the Giorgio Armani concealer and just make little stripes. I love the tip on this. It is so fine. And then I'm going to take the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and just pat it in a little bit, and I'm going to go in with this. I really like this. I love the applicator. It applies just the right amount, and I don't have to dip back in for the other eye. And I don't like to put too much concealer on my under eye, because for me it cakes up really fast. So I just go in and do like 3 little lines. And usually that's enough. Sometimes if I haven't had enough sleep, I'll go in with more. But whether or not it's this shade or a shade lighter, I always go in with just a little amount. And again, that is personal preference and just my skin type. My under eyes get really, like, not creased up, but crepey. Is that a word to describe? Like, I don't know, just crease. No, not creasy, cakey. Crepey, cakey, something like that. Words, Myra. Learn more words. And then I'm going to set my under eye real quick. I am using the Smashbox Contour Palette, and I'm going to use the highlight shade. I'm using this because my under eye concealer was quite close to my own skin tone, so just to brighten it up a bit. And then I'm going in with the Sigma tapered highlighter brush, and I go in with just a little, tap some off, and then just place it. Because I have a combo leaning more towards dry skin, and my under eyes really feel that. And I'm just going to set kind of like the outer perimeter of my face, and I'm using the Chanel Natural Finish Loose Powder in the shade 30 Natural Translucent 2. So it's like a big ass tub. I'm just going to go in, grab some, and then just lightly powder my skin. Now I'm going to go ahead and bronze up my face, and I'm going in with the Nars Narcissist palette. What is this actually called? The Cheek Studio palette. I always forget the name of this. I'm going to use the shade Laguna. I kind of want a all over bronziness, so I'm going to go in with this large powder brush by Sigma, dust off the excess. So this is quite a light bronzing level. My skin can like grab onto bronzer real fast, and I can start to look like I just piled it on and on and on. But I do really like Laguna because it gives me quite a natural glow. So I'm going to go back in to my Smashbox shade and grab this, which is the contour shade. And I'm actually going to take it on the Sigma small contour brush, and I'm going to just grab some, dust quite a bit of it off. Ooh. And then just start at the back of my cheekbones and slowly make way, and slowly make my way forward. And up. I'm also going to take it right underneath my jawline. I'm going to go ahead with the Benefit Watts Up Cream Highlighter. So I'm just take a little bit of that and go right on the high points of the cheekbones. And then I'm going just a little bit down my nose, the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow. I'm going to top off the Benefit highlighter with the MAC Oh Darling highlighter. I really like this. Ever since I've gotten it, I haven't used it very much, but I do like it. And I'm just going to put some on the cheekbones and take it kind of up here. just with my finger on the cupid's bow, and then just blended it out with the brush. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and use my finger for my nose as well. Okay. There we go. That was a lot. Okay, and now to finish off, I'm going to go in with blush. Again, using the Narcissist palette. I'm going to take this shade. Okay, there we go. That is it for the face. So for the eyes, I only have brows on, as I said before. I use the Hourglass Arch Brow Pencil in the shade Dark Brunette and to fill them in. And then the NYX Brow Mascara in Espresso to set them. I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids now, and I am using the Nars Pro Prime eyeshadow base. It is just a clear eyeshadow base. I really like it. I also really like the MAC 24-hour Extend eye base. That one kind of has a bit of a color, but it kind of melts into your skin. First, I'm going to go in with that powder highlight shade in the Smashbox kit just to set the primer. I like to do this. It depends on if if your eyelids get oily or if you think that they crease if you don't set the primer. Mine, the shadow just doesn't blend as well if there's not already powder laid out. It's my opinion. Just my opinion. Okay, so from the Stila Eyes Are the Window shadow palette in Mind, I'm going to go ahead and use this really light toasty shade. And I'm actually just going to take it on a big fluffy blending brush. This is like the Sigma tapered blending brush, but again, I think I got this from Michaels. I don't know. And I'm just going to take it and buff it into the crease. And just blend your life away. My god, we can make an Olympic sport out of this. The most blended eyeshadow look. Who would win? Okay, after you've laid down that nice transition shade, I'm going to go ahead with the Bobbi Brown eyeshadow in Camel. You know this is a Jaclyn Hill recommendation, and I love it. So I'm going to take that, and I'm going to start kind of right in the socket, and just gently at first, kind of go back and forth to really melt both of the colors together. I'm going in with a very light hand, and then just start slowly building up the color to however much darkness you want it. Okay, going back into the Stila palette, I'm going to take this grayish brown shade on the same brush, and again, just a little bit tap off the excess, and this I'm going to concentrate mostly on the outer corner and just blending it in about halfway. I'm not going to take this all the way inside. Okay, when you're happy with the way it looks, we can move on to the lid portion. Now, if you want, you can, because so far this is an all matte look. If you want to keep it this way, just go ahead and lay down this light peachy beige shade on the lid, and you will be good to go. I'm just going to use like a flat paddle brush, and I'm going to take a little bit at a time. So I go in with a little bit at first. And I'm just going to lay this down on the lid, keeping it below where we laid all those warm crease colors. I am taking this L'Oreal Infallible pressed like eyeshadow. This is in the shade Hourglass Beige, and lay it down right in the center. I think I'm going to take it all the way to the inner portion of my eye. I'm going to go ahead and use the same like flat brush and go in with this very light shade. I'm going to dust quite a bit of it off and then just take it right underneath my brow bone. Colors. I'm going to use the Touche shade and the Camel shade to do the under eye. Okay, and then last but not least, highlighting the inner corner, the most important part of an eyeshadow look. I'm just going in with that L'Oreal color and placing it first in the tear duct area and then carrying it down underneath, just a little bit. To do curl your lashes, Shuamura eyelash curler, my favorite. And then I have a little sample size of the Tarte Gifted Mascara. I think I'm going to have to get a bigger size of this, the full size of this, because I absolutely love it. Like, okay, so I added some lashes and I did some liner as well. And now I am going to finish off with the lips. So I put on some Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream because here in Calgary, I don't know what the atmosphere is doing, but my lips have been gross, like so dry. I'm going to start off with lip liner. I am using MAC's Mahogany Lip Liner. I'm just going to outline my lips. I'm not doing any overlining or anything like that. Tell me some of your favorite lip liner brands, because I was looking at my collection and I do not have very many that aren't from MAC. Like I have some from NYX and I think that's it. I'm going in with the shade Vampira by Kat Von D. These are the Everlasting Liquid Lipsticks. I have quite a lot of these. I really like these. And there you go, guys. This is the final look. Nice, simple, defined, shimmery-ish, bright eyes, a dark lip, a very nice glowy skin. Alright guys, so that is the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you guys have a great day, and thank you for watching.